Hello and welcome to Full Potential Living Daily. This daily video is here to provide you inspiration, motivation, and wisdom to help you be at your best every day, to crush your day, to make your biggest dreams become reality, because I aim to help you step into power, purpose, and full potential every day. Because if you're going to sustain your highest levels of performance in business without sacrificing your health, your well-being, and your relationships, if you're going to live your full potential life, you're going to have to make this a habit. So I'm here to help you make your full potential life, make high performance habits your life so you can actually get to your biggest dreams. What's going on? What's up, everybody? I want you to stay tuned and listen closely. This video is for high performers out there, high performing leaders out there who are executives, entrepreneurs, business owners. Maybe you're a former athlete, but guys out there, anybody who's a high performance leader or wants to be a leader who's thinking too much. You guys out there that are thinking too much about how you're leading your team. What do I actually mean by that? Well, a lot of you out there are thinking that it's all about how much you know as a leader of your team, your clients, of whoever you're interacting with at work. You think that being a better leader, for those of you that think too much, are thinking it's the knowledge, it's more of the competence. But let me tell you, you're thinking too much. To be a leader, it's not how much you know, it's how you show up, right? Because what they used to say, the old saying is, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Well, it's also how you show up. It's how you show up when you meet those people, right? It's how you show up when you're a leader, right? So a lot of you think that, oh man, I need to gain more competence. I need to gain more information. Guys, the reality of life these days is, yes, of course, you need skills, you need knowledge, you need to be able to talk about it, you need experience. But most of you out there have enough. And anybody out there who's questioning that, you have more than you think. You're just thinking too much. Who resonates? Who resonates? All right. So I want you to stay through the whole video because I'm going to give you some tools and also drop something below for you guys where you can gain a higher level of presence and leadership so you can break through to that next level for a promotion, so you can break through to that next level of business, so you can break through to that next level with your family as a better husband, wife, somebody stepping forward in their personal life as a leader. We all are around other human beings. So these are tools from Human Performance, which is what I do. I'm human performance expert. What I do is help you perform at your highest levels in business and in life. So make sure you stay for the whole video so you can get all of that and you can act today on this tool and this tip that I'm going to give you to have more presence as a leader. All right. So before you do that, anybody out there that's loving the content or that's new to the page is like, okay, I want to live my full potential life. I want to live extraordinary. You're ambitious and you're kind at the same time. You're a good person. You want to do good in the world and you're ambitious. If that's you, welcome to the channel. Hit the subscribe button now. You're like, ooh, that resonates. Hit that subscribe button. I'm sending you good energy, you good vibes. Hit it right now. Just hit it right now. Hit it. All right. Join the team, join the community of people. We're all here together as one. All right. In different time, space, realities, because you're watching this in different times. But I hope this helps you on your Thursday or whatever day it is, y'all. So let's jump into it. Okay. So now, when we talk about leadership, most people think that I've got to gain, in order to get to the next level, I've got to have all this information, right? Back to the point, okay? But I'm going to tell you why, and I'm going to tell you 5 reasons why energy is your most important leadership asset. That's right. Not what's in your head, but the energy and the presence is what takes you to the next level. And when I say energy, I'm not just talking about your physical energy. That's a big part of it. But I'm talking about your mental, your emotional, even your spiritual energy. People that are connected spiritually to something they believe in that's contributing to a higher power, they're better leaders because they feel motivated and pulled and inspired to lead. You got to connect spiritually. So I'm not just talking about physical today. I'm talking about multiple facets of energy that take you and break you through that next level in business. So you can make more money. So you can go towards generational wealth. You can go towards more contribution in the people around you. You can be a better person for your family, for the people around you, and you can even make the world a better place because that's what you're here to do. That's what you're really here to do. You just need the resources, you need the skills, you need the energy to do so. So what are the 5 reasons? What are the 5 reasons why energy and how you can implement that at the end? I've got a tool for you, but how you're actually going to step into presence as that leader today. If you look and you watch, find somebody that you really admire as a leader. Find them. How do they show up with their energy? How does their voice sound? How do they stand? What is their posture? What is their physiology? What is their mindset? What types of emotions do they experience on a daily basis? Are they connected spiritually? Find somebody. That's my first tip. Find somebody. Maybe it's me, but find somebody that you feel pulled to listen to and start to embody what they do in your own way. Okay. But the 5 core points I want to bring in, that's a great place to start. Find somebody on Instagram if it needs to be. You probably already know of somebody. Find somebody on LinkedIn, find somebody on YouTube, find somebody in your personal community, in your high performance communities, whatever it is, find somebody. All right. So number 1, why is energy more important than the information you have in your head as a leader? Well, people don't follow knowledge. Let me read that again. People don't follow knowledge or information, do they? They follow conviction. They follow human beings, right? If you know the age we're living in, all the information is at the base of your fingertips at the speed of light. AI makes everything so much more accessible. Knowledge is not a problem. You can look something up before a meeting to know what to do for that meeting, right? Knowledge is not a problem. Experience is something you need, of course, but they are going to follow you as a leader in the next level of presence with your conviction, with your energy, because they follow conviction, they follow confidence, they follow embodiment. And that means literally your body, doesn't it? It means not just your words, it means your emotions, it means your mindset, it means your spiritual nature. Okay? So they follow conviction. Number 2, energy is what creates presence and inspiration. Think about for your clients. Think about all your successes. Reflect back when you showed up with poor energy and a posture like this, or maybe you're just kind of like this. Okay, man, what's going on today? Yeah. Imagine the difference. Think about in your past when you showed up with a higher level of energy, when you showed up with presence, when you were listening and tuning in and clear-minded. Energy creates presence. Energy creates inspiration. Energy as a leader also creates trust. It creates trust. When you have higher levels of energy, it creates trust in your team. They feel like they can follow you because you have conviction, you have high levels of energy. Capital E, baby. So in order to have more influence as a leader, you need that energy, right? Number 3, leadership is not just intellectual, it's energetic. We get that point. Leadership is energetic. It's not just intellectual. Leadership is communication. Leadership is interaction. We have to learn to listen, to create influence, to create a presence. We have to learn to have empathy for the other. We have to learn, what do they actually care about? Not just your clients, but your team. What is their vision? What is their goal that they're after? What actually do they even know? Do you even know your 5-year vision? If you need help with that, let me know. I'm a high performance coach. I can help you with that. I'm going to drop some stuff below, though, that all of you guys can take advantage of right now. Okay. And number 4, you can't fake aligned energy. People can feel when you're off. That's right. You can't fake it. You can't fake authenticity. You can't fake good, vibrant energy. Most people these days, especially, they can feel when you're off. They can feel when you're being dishonest. They can feel when you're not being your best. You're not showing up as your authentic self. And sometimes you're not in the best energetic place, but it's for you to handle that. So what does it take for you to actually get to that next level of energy? You have to learn to embody and to have habits for your physical energy. We can go into that all day. Sleep, diet, nutrition, all these different things that help you. Movement, of course, the fundamentals. But let's talk about something a little different. You also need to do the inner work. What? Now more than ever, it's imperative that you're doing personal growth. Why? You can't get to the next level without growing personally, without doing the inner work and facing your fears and not being afraid to demonstrate courage and say, you know what? I don't know if I like that risk. I'm not feeling great about it. You're able to express your fears. You're able to express what doesn't resonate. You're able to express what your biggest ambitions are to the right people. People that demonstrate courage, they are able to express themselves to the people that matter. They're able to do that. So you must learn to in order to do that, you have to know yourself. You have to know yourself. You have to know your traumas, your problems, your things that are going on within. The only way you get to the next level and still be fulfilled and still live your full potential life without sacrificing your own well-being and your mental health or whatever to get to that next level. You have to do the inner work. You have to process your own mindset. You have to grow in here. You have to grow in here. Yep. In your heart, in your gut too. You have to embody health to get to the next level. Who's with me? If you're liking this video, if you're feeling inspired, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button on this Thursday. What's going on? Sending you good energy, good vibes, love, life, abundance, your way, wealth, freedom, contribution, quality of life. Sending that your way. Okay. But we've got one more left here. One more left. Okay. Like tired leaders, they can't create anything. Tired leaders create tired teams. But it's not just about being tired, is it? Every part of who you are in the inner world is going to show up in the team you lead. If you're somebody that has not faced their own issues, your team at some level is being impacted by that, aren't they? If you're somebody that's not facing your inner stuff, that's not handling it and growing, your team is going to embody some of that. You're going to bring in people that are like that lower version of you. Until you break through, you're going to find people that are at that next level. Are they not? That's what's going to happen. So you have to embody and go through your own, this is the new business. This is new life. Like this has always been human performance. We are capped and limited by our own personal growth. Yep. If you haven't grown personally in a lot of years, I understand. I get it. Like you've been grinding. You've been doing a lot of work, but you haven't taken the time to step off the rat wheel of life, of the matrix, of life in general, of business. And you haven't actually gone, okay, let me stop and think for a minute. I've been overwhelmed. I've been busy. I've been growing maybe, but I'm not going to the next level. Why? Well, you're not doing the inner work. You're not showing up with more presence. The reason you didn't move up is because you didn't grow personally. So if you want to get to the next level, it requires personal growth embodiment. If you want to have influence, you want to be a great leader, it requires that you personally grow. That's what I got for you guys today. Those are the 5 reasons why energy matters so much. So if you want an audit, if you want to audit your energy, if you want to figure out what level of energy do I have, if you want to lead to your next level, grab this free energy audit that I'm going to put in the description for high performing leaders like you. If you're a former athlete, if you are an executive in sales, if you are an entrepreneur, a founder, if you're some type of leader that feels called because you're ambitious, you want to live your full potential, and you're kind, go ahead and grab that below. Even if you're an aspiring leader too, go ahead and grab that below. All right. That's what I got for you guys today. Make sure you get that free resource. That's right here for you right now. And I'm giving that to you guys. I feel like it's going to be great. I know it's going to be great value for you. So remember to subscribe, like, all those things. Drop a comment on how you're going to show up with better energy today as a leader, whether it's with one person or 50 or 1,000. How are you going to bring that capital E into your leadership? Remember, do not settle. Full potential or nothing. See you tomorrow. Peace.